good mic now too.
It's not just from my phone.
No, yeah, I know. It's only so good with iPhones, man. Okay, cool. I'm gonna bring up the other one now. Actually, YouTube one. Gotta switch a couple things here. That's cool.
The
So,
tube of you.
what's that?
The tube of you.
Yeah, no kidding. Where are we at? So that works out there. Should be able to mirror this in a second with this other. Oh yeah, there we go. This is I need to click on. I can see the setup and everything too in this.
Will I be able to see it come up?
I think since you're the guest on this one, you only get to see basically that's it. Your screen and my screen. I can look at like the analytics now, and should be pretty good, I think. Nice viewers, access chat. Okay, cool. That's nice. So I talked to Joe. He's definitely interested in doing this too, but he's 2 hours ahead and he's got to get up early for work. So that's
so we got to find a decent time.
Yeah, different time than like on the weekends for sure. We could, or Fridays, probably Friday nights or Saturday nights. Hey, because then if it is late, it's not that bad. But Sunday night, everyone has to get up early again for the next day.
Yeah,
I think it's probably
usually like for me, I'm usually Sunday is usually my fishing day unless I'm heading out for the weekend.
Okay.
So, but winter trips aren't as often weekend trips.
Yeah.
There'll be
it can change too. We could have early
Yeah.
weekdays too. It doesn't really matter. We could like pick a day and then whatever time works best for everybody, or just pick a time in general and talk to everybody. That I don't think it matters too much, hey?
Not really. I mean, it'd be cool to kind of have something that's kind of like at a similar time.
Yeah, then people would remember that too if we can do something similar.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we're kind of a little random. It's just whenever, like I said, 9 o'clock, and it's 9:58.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh well, it works out, I guess then. And then we could pick like topics every time and whatever the hell else we want. And then people can kind of plan what they want to talk about or bring shit like show and tell. Look what I have, or show you your stuff.
Yeah, look what I got.
Because I'm interested. Yeah. Sorry, I don't got a cat. I don't. Yeah, because I want to see some of people's gear and everything too, and just how they use it and everything. Because I'm always wondering how I do stuff.
That's
and
more
do stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And if you listen to the podcast I sent you,
I will tonight. I kind of forgot about it and it scrolled away on me.
Yeah, the guys basically just talk about their trips they went on and stuff like that, and then sometimes they'll have say we wanted to bring on, I don't know, we talk to someone who we know is better than us.
Yeah, just learn some more knowledge, or someone's better at something, or someone to excel better in certain
one particular thing, right?
Yeah, that's a sick idea. And then we could just make a bunch of little episodes and stuff. People talk about stuff and make it last. Because we could always, it's endless, really, if you think about it.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Talk about random stuff all the time. And then, Brian didn't reply, the other guy, the Michigan fisherman. I told you about him. He'll do it too, but it's the same time. They're 2 hours ahead of us. So they'll try and make days.
Where are they? Is that they're in Michigan?
Yeah. Brian and Joe, there's the two guys. They're good guys.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to get those guys on too, but they want to do it in back and forth too. It's kind of their thing too.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. That definitely be and I think as long as my internet's working okay too, like
it should be fine. Like right now, you're not blurring out or anything. It'd probably be all right. We can try that.
Yeah.
See what it's like when you get like 4 guys on to bog down the bandwidth on.
Yeah, no. If it was something like that, it would probably have to be like more.
Well, we can
like you or someone would have to do it, kind of thing, right?
Still try it. They'll see what all it can take. I'm just gonna mess around with my other settings here.
Yeah, like my new internet is a lot. Like it's like 4 times faster than it was.
Yeah, well, if you said you're
when it's working
50 or whatever, that's lots. That should be just for this.
Oh yeah, plenty.
Be all right.
Yeah.
No, your audio sounds good too. What mic do you have? I have the Blue Yeti.
I have an I'll um it's some Amazon brand,
Oh, okay.
Alvox Con or something like that, Alvacon or I don't know,
Works pretty good.
but yeah, I well I do all my voiceovers with it,
Yeah.
so I mean I also edit the audio a little bit, but
Oh, okay.
the like I got into a while back editing the audio to make it sound more, I don't know, voiceover
Yeah.
ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you do a lot
So
of your videos like that. That's what I like about your videos too. Everyone kind of shines in their own little way. You get so used to watching everybody, and you do a video a
yeah,
certain way, and this guy does it a certain way, and it's
yeah.
kind of neat.
Oh yeah, it's cool. That's what you end up watching a lot of people for certain things, right?
Yes, and then yes, like if certain people like you get used to him so much too. I don't care what they post, I'll still watch it. Doesn't really. I don't care if it's actually changed it from fishing to something else or whatever. Hey.
Yeah. No, normally I don't either. Like honestly, like I was saying, like I don't even not all my stuff isn't even all about fishing. Like I watch a lot of canoe guys too. Like I watch Lost Lakes and
Okay.
who else do I watch? I watch um, what's his name? Xander Budnick. He's really good.
Yeah.
But they do like canoeing and stuff like that because I really enjoy canoeing. So honestly, if I lived in Ontario, I would do a lot more trips like that.
Yeah. Those are probably my
Yeah,
favorite videos to watch, I think, is when they do like whole adventures and stuff with like from getting
yeah.
ready, packing stuff up, going, eating, and like trips. The whole trips are cool. Like, do you watch
Yeah.
NW?
NW.
NW Fishing Secrets? It's pretty much what he does, all in the Alpine Lakes and just below it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're all around Seattle. Same area as like Addicted Fishing and stuff, those guys. But they just do the whole
Mhm.
thing. They go in the mountains, they camp, and then they do all their fishing stuff and it's sweet.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite ones to watch. I could literally watch like hour episodes on ones like that.
Yeah, well, that's what a lot of my videos are about. Like that, like all the videos like that I did this year, they were majority of them were like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good styles.
They're
I
like,
like them.
yeah, they're camping and fishing. Like it's the whole aspect of it all. Because I mean, that's what I wanted my channel to be about originally, anyway.
Yeah. Just the whole episode of
And
doing it. Adventure.
yeah, so
Yes.
some of them, if they're long enough, I'll do like a couple parts, and some of them are more based around like film style.
Yeah.
Like it'll depend. Like I've been trying for a while. Like this year it seemed like it was impossible to get anyone together to like try and do like a film like the stock series I did.
Oh, yeah. The thing is, yeah, it's so hard. Like, if you have another guy to film with like B-roll and stuff, it makes such like so much better of a video. And I don't.
Oh, it
Jess
can.
can't do that. Jess can't hold the
Yeah.
camera and run around.
You
I got a
need to
GoPro
tie a
mount for her
GoPro to
back.
her head.
I got the chesty one or whatever in the back or whatever. But if you get that makes such a difference. Like, if you can have somebody else to do that too and get some really nice shots, it's almost
Yeah.
essential. You can never do that stuff by yourself. You can only set it up on a tripod for so long, and then like
Yeah,
zoom in and
exactly.
out. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Kind of
No,
sucks that
it's
way.
I've like well, I mean like um my first film I did, and I mean I filmed most of that all by myself, and that's gotten over 12,000 views.
That's awesome. That's good. Yeah.
And like I've been asked a ton of times to send it into like there's like different film uh festivals and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
But all the time they're like, oh, we really like your film. You should, can you send it in? And it's like, oh, yeah, sure. How much? It was like the price tag on it, right? And
Yeah.
I have sent it into a couple, and it's done okay.
That's good.
But then I'm actually working on right now, um, chasing lake trout.
Yeah.
So similar format as the last one, and then I did my series this year about chasing like different videos fishing with the boys and chasing fish up like chasing migrating fish basically.
Yeah. What was your
So
last
that's
one?
what
I know I watched it with the when you guys were out.
it was just the last one was just like I want to like start like a something quick so I can like just so I started like a thing called like Tidbit Tuesdays, and I was trying to do something like that, but
Just to
it
kind of consistently get something going, like every once
yeah,
a week or whatever.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of
Whether
exactly the same thing I did for the Sunday thing, but I didn't have time. It kind of ran out, like whatever I called it, Spinner Sunday or whatever, just to give a hook away
yeah.
and a shout out to a channel. I did that for a little while, like a couple months. Then I kind of
Mhm.
lost track of it, and then I kind of fell behind. Then I just stopped.
Yeah.
But that's a
But
good idea, though. You always get something out for a certain day, and then people can expect it and
yeah.
watch it.
And I try to do it like while I'm out doing a main video. Because like what I was saying last time, like there's some videos where it's taken me a few tries to do what I was hoping to do.
Yeah. Oh, that yeah.
And I prefer like I like making like a full video out of it, like the whole experience. I don't know. I actually enjoy that a lot more than I do trying to put something out every week.
Make one decent one,
Yeah,
a
make
longer
if I
one.
and then that way if I can get a couple videos, then sweet. But I
Yeah.
was thinking like something like it would be cool like if we're doing something like this, right?
Consistent. We get. I think definitely
It,
near a weekend will work probably better because well, for time wise, I'm thinking unless we go
yeah,
earlier, like 7 be the latest, and if they're at 9 o'clock or whatever,
yeah,
see what time they go to bed. But weekends too or something. See what they all say too, because it doesn't really matter as
yeah.
much. I guess they're ahead of us a couple hours, so maybe it's on their time more so
Yeah.
than ours.
Or
See.
do it like I don't know, depending. Maybe we can do it on a Monday, or I don't know. I was thinking like too, because like if we do have like one of those things, if you have it like on a Monday or a Wednesday, say example, um,
More people
if
might be
there's
around
something
though too.
what?
More people might be around though too, because weekends they might be just going someplace too.
Yeah,
Go fishing,
exactly. They'll be doing what we're doing,
fishing.
piecing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I got nothing to do now for a bit for fishing wise, because it snowed here quite a bit. It was really icy today. We got about 6 inches of snow, I think. So,
We had over 200 accidents
oh man,
yesterday.
talk about accidents. We've seen some too. I'll send you a picture of a semi in the. Did you ever add me on Snapchat? No, you didn't, or you were going to. You had to download the app. Was that you? Maybe
Yeah,
somebody
no,
else.
I didn't
Oh,
download the app.
oh,
Some people have asked me about Snapchat, and I'm like, oh
I
my
love
gosh,
Snapchat.
doing
That's
messengers.
all I do. Snapchat. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of trucks and everything in the ditch today too. The
mm,
annual meeting of the ditches.
yeah, exactly. Guys, we need to talk about this
We're
now.
gonna
Okay, to
die.
the ditch.
Oh god, this one pickup truck hit one of those metal solid light poles and knocked it clean off those 4 bolts, those shears on. This is a half-ton truck. It just smoked
Oh,
it in the side of the ditch. And it's laying in the ditch like this. And then the freaking,
yeah.
yeah, the tow truck's there and everything too in the front of the old Ford grill took a beating.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's great. Oh my
That
god.
sucks.
I'm just screwing with settings too while we talk.
Yeah, that's fine.
What else did you do today?
Well, I come down early so I could work on my video because I'm working on the film right now.
Okay.
So I come down early to work on it so I try to get an hour and a half to 2 hours a day on it
Yeah.
so I can
Bang out some
keep,
time in it.
yeah, just keep plugging away at it. I was hoping to put some time into it this weekend, and then I spent all weekend cleaning up the house, cleaning up the yard, putting the boat away, doing all the stuff. So,
Oh yeah.
and then, oh yeah, then soon enough, my wife's gonna be on a more consistent schedule again, like Monday to Friday kind of thing. So sometimes when she's off, she has 4 on 4 off right now.
Yeah.
So some evenings when she's off, we'll watch TV. So last night we were watching TV. So I didn't get any editing in.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's work with the
But
time you got or whatever.
yeah,
Hey,
I've had so many things that like this year I feel like it's been so hard to get a groove where I could like just
I have
set a
no time
schedule.
frame for anything anymore. Like I can't
Yeah,
schedule shit. It's all fucking random. I don't even try anymore. It's
yeah.
just do it
You just
whenever I
post it
can.
when you get it done.
Yeah, like my videos aren't even consistent anymore. They used to be every weekend pretty much, but now I kind of changed it to whenever I get one done now. And Yeah, it just doesn't work out all the time. I have one more video I have to post, the one with the micro spoons, and that'll be it until
Oh,
we get a
yeah.
next ice video or the review thing or whatever, that the map thing back there. I'll show you that up close
Nice.
in a second. It's pretty cool.
That is cool. I like the pegboard in the back. That's all your stuff.
Yeah, I got the walls like so full. I gotta take some other stuff down. You can't quite see, but if you look on the floor of the rest. It
Oh, nice.
overflows onto the floor. It's actually a really well organized system. It doesn't look like it, but I got everything exactly where I need to go. But I gotta take some stuff off
Yeah.
the wall, the summer hooks, I think. But I put on my website, I'm just like, I want to get rid of the stupid cranks and jerks now because I need room
Yeah.
up there, and it's done or whatever for the year, so I don't care. I said for every order, I'll just throw in like 2 of them, either a crank or a jerk or something, just to get rid of them now. Then I can get the shit off the floor and put it up on top to kind of clean it up
Nice.
a little bit better. Yeah, it's a.
Or why don't you just like package it up and then put up your ice fishing stuff? And
I could put it away, but I don't care. Yeah, but it's a work in progress, I guess.
yeah.
What? Okay, so I guess I have some tech questions then, since I was actually wondering, since we're talking about that earlier, what frame rate do you film on with your GoPros, and why? It's pretty well as 2.
Generally,
I guess,
well, my camera only goes up to. This is where my camera is a little lacky. Your M50 that goes up to 120, right?
no, 60.
Yeah, that's all mine does too.
Yeah.
Mine only does 60.
This-
So I generally frame at 60. And then, well, my GoPro, my Hero White, my 7. So this is what I've been using for like the past 4 years. It's just the 7 white.
Okay, yeah. So it doesn't have the LCD in the front. Is the main thing with that one. And what mine's okay.
It's just it's not a very it doesn't, you can't even put a battery in it. It just
well, wait, what? That's an internal like rechargeable one?
Yeah.
What?
You just charge it up.
I didn't know. Oh my god, that wouldn't work. I'd have to. I'm God, batteries, man. That's one thing. Where's this at? Hang on a second. I fucking hate batteries. I just use my 20,000 milliamp fucking power banks, man. I absolutely love these now. I even started using them in summer more so now too. I just put them in my pocket. It's such a big brick, but I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. Yeah, it's the only way to do it. I can't like those little batteries, even when they get like the GoPro ones are what 1500 milliamp, I forget, but you can only get half an hour sometimes, 45 minutes very luckily. I just fucking hate changing batteries all day long, especially because I usually have 2, like one on me or somewhere else, and it's just constant batteries. And I don't even know how. Oh god, I've missed so much stuff between changing batteries too, just over the course of whatever. But
yeah,
and it speeds it up too. Hey, I can't like you just keep fishing all day other than fuck around worry about batteries, or should I change them before it runs out, or I don't know. I hate them. God, that's my nemesis. That's the only thing I hate about summer fishing. But then I started running the power bank thing on the boat or whatever on the one end, and then if I got my little Gorilla Pod, you probably have something very similar too. Usually I'll just put the GoPro one on this one, or whatever too, and it's so I like this one because you can put it on anything. Hey, wrap it.
Yeah.
Do you have a Gorilla Pod like something similar? Or?
No, I have a clamp. I have a Sam Top clamp.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of those too. Like those are good too. But this I like this one.
I have this one too. This is really nice.
Oh, that'd be good for your kayak then and your boat.
Yeah,
canoe, you can like put it on like a stabilizing arm too.
It's sturdy. You know how you keep messaging and saying like, "Oh, I don't know how you put your camera on in your canoe."
Oh, I still. Oh God, dude, you could tip yourself over though, and there goes your freaking camera.
Well, regardless, if I tip it over, it's going in the water unless I don't have it with me. Like,
man,
but
that's the only thing I don't like about using power banks. Well, I shouldn't tip over that little bass raider boat or whatever, but still, since it's plugged in, it would kind of wreck it. But it shouldn't go over. There's no way. I didn't save it in the one video I was fishing. I don't think I got any fish, but I went to put the fish back in the water, and the weight kind of flipped me over, and I kind of fell on my knee. Then Jess was standing up, and I knocked her ass off the boat into the water. She's like, "Oh!" And she looks at me with her big eyes, man. She's like, "What the hell did you just do?" She was fine, but she like just went right overboard. So I just grabbed her and pulled her back in. But it's like, "Oh, you poor dog. I didn't mean to do that to you."
That's funny.
I couldn't really save it because she was in front of or behind the other GoPro or whatever, and it was the other one was facing down when I kind of fell into her. I was like, that would have been kind of funny to save, but poor old
Mhm.
dog. Yeah, she loves the boat though. Does your dog? Do you have a dog? I've seen your cat all the time.
We had a dog and he passed a couple years ago.
Ah, that sucks. Okay.
Yeah, we had a German Shepherd cross, and he was like my boat dog. Like
Oh yeah, they're fun to
yeah,
have in
he
the
come
boat.
everywhere with me. But we actually, now that my wife has like a more like her job will be like from 7 to 3 kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Um, we're going to. I think we're gonna end up getting another dog here again here pretty soon.
You
So
get so used to having a dog; they're just so nice to have around.
yeah, I love bringing a dog camping, and I love bringing a dog with me out in the bush. Like
Well, they can
just
detect things a little earlier than we can too.
yeah,
And they're
normally
used to.
faster than I can. Not to mention, the sacrifice.
Well, if the dog runs, you're still gonna be the slower one.
I'm
It's like gonna
joking.
run faster than the slowest person.
I very, very, very unlikely would I sacrifice my dog. Should I probably jump in front?
Get out of the way! I gotta freaking go. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's the
Oh yeah. Okay, more
no,
about
but I
that then. So the GoPro, I gotta go back to that. You film in
yeah,
60 all the
sorry.
time, then? Is what you were
Generally, I'll frame in
really?
60. Although now the new GoPro, I got a Hero 10 Black now. I just bought. Um, I can do 120 now.
Right.
So, like, depends. On general note, if I'm just filming normally, I will do like if I'm looking for like the cinematic shot, I'll take my camera, I'll stick it down to 24, give that really like sick looking B-roll,
Yeah.
and then give those shots where I want to like, give the where I want to slow it down a little bit. But generally, I find 60 is enough, unless you're really doing anything real crazy, like 120.
Yeah.
I don't know, like
See, I
you
like
jump
what.
some.
Okay, you
Go
can
ahead.
fish. I was gonna say what
Um,
I usually do. Like I always film on. I used to be 24 all the time, but now I'm 30 frames just because of the just the motion looks more natural instead of like 60.
yeah,
Nice and crisp. I was even on 20 or 30, and then if I know I'm gonna then I try and do my B-roll or whatever after I'm done everything, and then I'll put
yeah,
my 7 on 120. Then I'll go back and do the stuff I want to do, or whatever. But speaking of that too,
yeah.
that is so hard to get. Like I'm always leaning over the freaking boat with my rod and my fucking GoPro trying to get like some B-roll shots of the hook in the water. It's so freaking hard.
Mm,
I'm trying to rig up something to
yeah,
hold it in the water easier to get the shot of the hook, but another reason too, if you could get another guy to come out
yeah.
and screw around with you too, it makes it so much easier for getting some of those shots.
Hmm. I got this new thing for um shit. I got this.
What
So
is that?
this is just
What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Is that a GoPro holder?
yeah,
I've never
goes around
seen
your
one like
neck.
that.
Yeah. Goes like that, and then this is magnetic, right? GoPro goes in
Oh,
there.
just to take her off then.
Yeah. And it's a little harder than my chat, like where my normal GoPro sits down here.
Yeah.
So I'm not always getting the nut shots.
I know. Well, that's the thing too. I leave mine kind of loose if it's on the chest here, unless you have it on your head or whatever. But then you can kind of move it while you
Yeah.
bend over. That's yeah. So when you run though, is that kind of like if you're moving fast, it probably wouldn't work that good because it'd be bouncing all over. But if you're just sitting there casting,
Actually,
that's
it's
pretty good.
pretty good.
Is it?
Like it's weighted, so like it's. I mean, it's not like super weighted, but it's like it's weighted, so it
Not like
hugs
super
here.
flimsy or like stays down a little bit then.
Yeah, and then when you have your GoPro on, it works really good. Like you can go like that, and I can angle it, and I can just quickly like get a shot
The
of
magnetic
things.
thing's super nice because how many times you see
Yeah,
something if you want to like get the fish too. You can get the camera right on it and then let it go too.
Yeah, you want to do something, you just go like this.
Yes.
You just go like this with it, and
snap that bitch right off.
Yes, snap. You just go like this, and it just pops off, right?
Release the GoPro and let the fish. There it goes. Shit, I did it wrong.
Yeah, and then you grab like this, and you can like move and shoot stuff like that, and then you just go. Right back in.
That's a hand. I like that. Because I'm always like sometimes like stretching that stupid one out to get the fish when I'm in the water too. I always thought about getting another. It's just too much though. Another GoPro, but one right beside you that you can just grab to do shit like that. But that's a good option too if it's magnetic. You don't have to unscrew it if you're in a hurry.
And my kids too.
Yeah, just throw them on. It'd be easier and switch them around.
I might get another one, and then if my kids wanna if my kids are fishing, I can just take it.
That's good. Because Lawson, I think, is even too small for the one little. It wouldn't fit him, but that would fit anyway. Obviously, just throw it on him.
Yeah,
it's quick. So, worry about screwing out the snaps and everything.
That's what I like it. It's so quick.
Yeah.
So I even have like a mount for my phone too.
Yeah, I probably have like fucking I don't know like 10 mounts. This one I like just the regular head mount because whatever you're looking, you're always like right on the freaking right on the fish too. It's hard with the chest one sometimes if you're in the boat and stuff, just to always try and get the right angle. So you're casting that way and it's looking that way. I think I'm more conscious than my GoPro, like where it's always pointing and you always try and get it on the right spot. But at least with the head thing, it's easier that way too. But I don't really like wearing it on my head that much. I'd rather have it on my chest. Well, imagine a big old Jason, get the fucking power bank up here too.
Yeah. I tried it.
Big old brick, man. It's just like.
Actually, what I did is I took the power. I had it on my head, and I put the power cord, and I ran it down my back. I got a long one.
Yeah, if you get a long one, at least.
And I put it in my pocket. Yeah, but I also got this too now.
I've seen a couple of those styles. That's like the new clips on my one mount or my.
So this will clip to my hat. For my GoPro.
Well, I thought of wearing that one on my hat, but is it kind of like my big hair wad here? My hat doesn't stay super tight sometimes. I'm wondering if I go down quick, it's gonna fall off the hat, like air. You know what I mean? Yeah, like with the momentum, like my whole hat come off or whatever.
And this came with the new GoPro.
Well, wasn't that nice of them to throw something in? Usually it's sold separately.
This is what came with my new GoPro, like.
Oh, it's a nice little box, and it's actually padded, hey? Foam in it?
Yeah. And then, actually, it's big enough that I can do this with it all. So both my GoPros fit in this thing.
This is what I have I have my whole little stand. I'll show you when I move the camera later or whatever. This is my little pack here, and I actually have 3 GoPros, but I don't use the old one. It's like a 3. It's super, super old. And then I got, like, all this stuff in here, my little organizer. Like, I have my wireless. My 2 GoPros and my memory cards.
Yeah.
Super easy. And it's easy just to grab it and throw in the truck too. Usually I put all.
So I got this now, which is nice. So it goes like that. And then my new GoPro goes here. I got extra batteries here.
How many batteries do you have?
It only came with 2.
Oh yeah, because the new ones are different freaking sizes or whatever. Yeah. How many? What's the size of the new batteries? They're supposed to be better. Hey, would it be like 2,000?
Yeah, 11 or 1,500 or something like that.
I thought the old ones were 1,500. Yeah.
You can get more too.
Yeah.
But now and then this thing kind of comes with it too. If I want, I don't know if I use it much, but.
Oh God, I may as well stick that up your ass. It's so Imagine your GoPro, it's up there. It's not even. It has to be weighted. It's so fucking useless. Some of those things and flimsy.
You go over and you go.
It's just gonna blow over and blow it in the water. Piece of shit. Yeah. They should just give you something better. This is the thing I used in my one video you've probably seen already. I'm so excited, especially for ice fishing, is to use this. You probably know what it is. I already showed you, or I was on camera. We upgraded the audio. I always got like my shotgun mics.
Oh, that's on next on my list.
That's the freaking this is the second one to go to. I used it just for that one, and it's so nice. And then if you ever come hang out, check it out. This is the one that comes with the dual channel, so me
Two.
and you can sync
Nice.
up, which
Sync up.
is yeah, it'd be so nice.
Doing it on a
And you
period.
can use it on anything too with 3.5 millimeter. Like you could use it on your GoPros if you want, or the
Yeah.
camera or anything. But it's
Mm-hmm.
so nice, and they come with the wind muffs too, or the dead cats.
Oh, okay. I
They're
got
so easy to use too.
these little ones that I
Just like
tried
the
out
lav
last.
mics, even those are pretty good if you stab them into the GoPro.
No, I had a different one. I also have this too. So I have this here. This clips onto my backpack.
How does it clip on? Is it just like a snap? I can't see.
Yeah, it's
Oh, just a
so
bigger version one. Okay.
yeah, so I clip it's a Sam top one. I
It's good
clip it
on
to
your
my
fly fishing
backpack.
stuff. Your vest, you can just put it right there.
Yeah, and that's what I do. And I take it like this, and then I can shoot. But then that's what this now is what replaces that, because this is so much easier to take on and off. Because it was like
A
this
little
was like right
quicker.
here, but you couldn't. I couldn't take my backpack off without having to change it. So I was using this a little bit the summer, and I was finding that like when I was switching my backpack, I didn't like how it like I'd have to take the GoPro off to get it to set and then reset this thing.
Right.
But this now I can have it all, and I don't have to
Rearrange
change anything.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the
So
chest one, I
it's
pretty much put on last, but it's the same thing too, though. It has to go under the back of the freaking net, and then it's you have the
yeah,
backpack too. You gotta take everything off, and geez, yeah.
yeah.
The
So
little
it's
conveniences make such a big time or a big factor when you're out all day too, trying to get as much shit
big
as you can.
time. Yeah, and then especially too when I'm like so like when I'm fishing those mountain streams, like when like you're spending a ton of time walking and waiting and stuff like that, right? Like I have my whole backpack on,
Yeah.
right? And I'm going like I'm literally like geared up with this, right? So like my whole setup is like basically you're sitting like this all day, right?
I feel like a commando when we start putting all of our stuff on.
Oh,
We got all of our shit and our snaps and everything. You know,
but
freaking
dude,
six
like I can
shooters.
cover if I'm covering a river, I can like spend like if I know I'm on a small river where I'm gonna like fish a hole for a little while and then move on, I don't need to take anything off anymore.
Oh, it's so much easier too, for sure. Usually I
Yeah,
bring the one
so
backpack too, but my vest I use isn't exactly it doesn't have the back or anything like yours. I just got the net on the back or whatever. Then my front vest
yeah,
usually hold like I have put all my batteries and stuff in there, and it's usually enough. Then if I do, I can
yeah.
still put like my this rucksack on. It's pretty big. I usually can put that and the rest of the stuff in and then haul it. Works pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Depends how far I'm going too, I guess. Works pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty convenient. I
Yeah.
like stuff.
I used to use like the one you have all the time too.
Yeah,
But then some plots, like when I went to Canmore there, it doesn't really work. But at least this thing you can like put it on the side
no,
of a bank or wrap around a tree or something. But I had way harder time
yeah,
with this thing because I couldn't find stuff to clip it to all the time.
yeah. I've been dragging this thing along.
Oh yeah, I was using that the first year too when I started fly fishing out at the one trout pond. I would leave one on
Yeah,
the side of the bank and one in the water too, and bring it around. And but it was a good little spot and it worked good, like that tripod too.
yeah,
At least that one's higher. That's the only thing with this one too. Some spots with all the
yeah,
weeds and stuff, it's just too low. I gotta like kick all the weeds down with this thing.
yeah. This one you can go like this, and
Yours extends to like 3 legs. Yeah.
yeah.
Yours sounds like
And
it's the
then
same one. Which one is that? I
the
can't quite.
Amazon Basics.
Oh, okay, it sounded the same because mine's like yours is aluminum. I can tell when you open it. Hey.
Yeah, it's aluminum. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Should last.
So it's light. I can bring it backpacking. Like it doesn't really, like it doesn't add any weight, and I can just like all I do is I just take it.
You can put it in your
Go.
sides too. Hey, you probably got like all these little things.
Yeah, you
Clips
can
so
go
you
like
stab
this,
it in the side.
make ones there, and you can stab it in the side, and it's good.
Yeah.
So I kind of like it. The only thing that's bad about this one is like if I have my big camera on it, like sometimes I'll take this and I'll put it up and I'll stick it in the river.
Yes, that's a good idea. You can get in the water too and get a cooler shot.
Yeah, so
Like
you can get like a like
other than sitting from the bank with the second camera all the time.
yeah. So then what I'll do is I'll go down further or something like that, or I'll go up from like maybe I won't try and compromise the spot I want to fish, but I'll get an angle that allows it to get a bit different angle of a shot of me. And then then you can do the two angles thing where you can like boom hook set up
Yes.
basically.
I
So
think it's crucial to have two cameras. One camera just doesn't really
yeah,
do it anymore. I think you have to have two
yeah.
to bounce back and forth, hey?
It's nice if I've had it where I did three, and
Yeah?
I really like it. You can get some really good setups, especially by yourself.
Where'd you have the third one then?
Well,
One on
one
you?
sometimes
One
I
in the
have one
boat?
behind me, one in front of me, and then or I might have one behind me sometimes, and then I have my GoPro attached to me.
First person view. You gotta have that one. That's the most important too, especially when you see the hook set and stuff. Kinda.
Yeah, but I did. I had the two. Like I had that set up with my main camera, which where are you? With my Canon, and
Nice.
then I had this dude. What lens do you have?
I have a 4 lenses. 3 or 4. What do I have? I have the first time I bought was the Nifty 50, and then
Yeah,
I wanted a 22 for the second one because the
yeah,
50 was too close, especially since it crops. It's not a full sensor or whatever. So I got the 22.
yeah,
That's actually what I have on the camera right now. And then
yeah.
the one that came with it, I think it's a 14 to 8 or 14 to 22. Then I had it. Then I bought
Okay.
another one just for like vlogging, like for really really close. It's just a big wide angle.
Yeah,
I guess a 10 to 18 for that one.
yeah.
What's
I
that?
did
What's that one you got on there?
this. This is an 18 to 135.
Oh, nice. You can zoom in. I was gonna say it looks like a pretty high
Yeah, you
powered
can.
lens. Yeah. Do you have any ND filters for yours? Do you use or just the hood? Oh, you got it on.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice. Especially out here when it's such a sunny day. I tried when I first started filming without an ND filter.
yeah,
It just overexposed it so bad. Oh, it
yeah,
looked so shitty. So I was like, I gotta
yeah.
get.
With this one, all I have to do is just change it.
It might,
I
yeah,
can
mine's a
just
variable
adjust.
too. I forget how many stops mine has, like 10 or
I've got
something.
10 stops on this guy,
Which,
and this is a 67 millimeter lens, so it's pretty wide.
yeah. So what's the
Yeah,
aperture? What does it go to that on that one then?
3.5.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not as
that's
good
not
as like the
bad.
Nifty 50, but the nice thing about this is this one here, this doesn't make any noise. This has a USM, a nano USM like stabilizer on it.
Yeah,
So like when it's autofocusing, you don't even hear it.
nice and quiet.
Yo, it's so quiet. Like
Nice.
you don't hear it. Now this lens, this is my Sigma. Goes to my 250. So this one's 18 to 250.
Okay.
Um,
I don't have any far range ones. I didn't. Yeah. Hello. Showing off our lenses here. Yeah. I don't have any like long range ones. The one I would love to get, I think it would be like the 15 to 31 or 30.
yeah,
That's the one I want. It'd be
I
perfect
like.
all around for me. But those are like freaking $3,500. They're expensive. Some of those.
Yeah, this one's not that fancy of a lens. It's a 3.5 to 6.3 macro. But I like this one because it helped. Like if I'm just getting wildlife shots, I'll keep that one on. But if I'm actually filming, I'll keep this one on. And when I'm with people, the reason I like it is because if say you're fishing, I don't have to be in your face.
Well, that's the thing
And then
too.
when
It's just like, okay, what
yeah.
are we gonna do next? And then you got the stupid picture. Yeah, I know. Then you got the dead cat in their face too. This fucking thing.
Yeah.
I know. And then
Yeah.
it looks so much better with the nice blurred background too. I love
Yeah,
that.
like you
Even
get
with this
that
one,
depth of field.
yeah, like this one here. This is the 22 mil. Makes a nice crushed background too.
Yeah.
And that's what makes also another. That's why I want another person too to film with, is just because of you get a nice depth of field too, other than a GoPro fucking lens all the time. That sucks. Is
Yeah,
not the same at all. To like set the
you get
video.
this.
Yeah, I totally. That's one.
Everything's in focus.
Yeah, I know.
But
It's not. Yeah, it just doesn't do it. It doesn't feel as cinematic at all.
no, so I started like this year. I did quite a few films with my phone, videos with my
They're not
phone.
with the new ones now. It's not bad when you go cinematic mode. It
Yeah,
kind of blurs. You can kind of tell sometimes, but it's still better than if you don't have a camera or anything. It does a pretty good job.
yeah. I did the between using my main camera and using my phone. I did a bunch of videos with just my phone, and I didn't use my GoPro at all. I was using this as my GoPro because I have a mount where I can just
Oh yeah,
hook it,
yeah.
and then I would use it like my GoPro, but then I could like go like this, and I could like tap the settings on it, and I could use it as a GoPro.
You know what I
And it
use?
had and
Okay, keep going.
it worked really well. Like I found it I got some the only problem I had with it is I wish the phone had a separate compartment to put a storage an SD card in,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
doesn't.
Feels a hard drive.
So it
Then
was,
you got to transfer it. It's just such a pain in the ass. Like I use a little bit
yeah.
once in a while. I use my if I like all my GoPro setup, I will use it for like slow mo, just to
Mhm.
so I don't gotta switch the settings back and forth a bunch of times. And
Yeah.
pretty much like all my thumbnails, I always use just my cell phone. That's all I use.
Mhm.
It does a
So
good
I
enough job.
sometimes now if I don't want to bring out my camera, my main camera, like I usually have it with me anyway, but sometimes if I don't, I'll shoot some B-roll on my phone, and then I'll just put it into the video, and it's good. Like
It
it's
does a good job. You can do an entire video with an iPhone. But the only thing I would say is just
easily.
people just get a external mic, and then it's good.
Yeah.
They got freaking all the
Yeah.
lenses now on the new ones. What phone do you have?
I got the Samsung S22 Plus.
Samsung. Oh, I don't know anything about Samsungs. I only
Yeah.
had iPhones.
I got out of iPhones because I just didn't like I got sick of them upgrading and then the phone doesn't work like a
Oh,
year
that's
later.
so bullshit, and that does happen just before the new
Yeah.
phones come out. They slow down.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan was
Yeah.
talking about that too. Do you ever watch his podcast?
I've a couple times.
Yeah, he talks about that too. This guy came on and said that they basically proof that they do it. They slow it down. It makes people want to be
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, the new phone's coming out. Mine's slow as shit now. Let's go buy a phone. Fucking
Mm-hmm.
pricks. That's all they do. Everything's a game.
Yeah. I got I had an iPhone for a while, and then one day I was at work and it died before lunch. It couldn't handle the cold, and I was just like, "Fuck this shit!
Oh,
I'm done with
especially yeah, when batteries get worn too, the cold just
yeah."
annihilates them. That's another reason too. Those GoPro batteries I just can't deal with anymore. But at least if you're in the
Mm,
tent though, they last if it's warmer. But still, I still use power banks. That's the one thing I love about winter. It's so easy just to hook up power banks to the GoPros and just leave them.
yeah, they don't overheat.
That too, yeah. I've had a
Yeah,
couple GoPros
my white one.
once just overheat, but we're just
Yeah.
I think it was in the house more so though, because there's no
Mm,
airflow. It kind of get a little hot messing around with it, and
mm,
it just shut off or whatever. But it's never gonna hurt it. They'll just shut off before they actually do something.
yeah,
Too many
the
safety measures.
7 the white. I was having troubles with that overheating on me. Like if I powered, so on my power bank, I have a tablet version plug-in, and I have like a slower one.
Yeah.
And then I got to plug it into the slower one because I put it in the fast one. If I was out, if I left it on, it would end up overheating it, and it would die anyway.
Oh
So I
man.
was getting mad at it, which is why I got a new GoPro.
Yeah.
So
The very first GoPro I got was the here. I think I had it for a gift from my mother-in-law. It was the Silver 3. Those are old as heck
oh
now.
wow,
I used it for quite a
yeah,
bit. I always ran it in my semi with I used that as my dash cam because I could always take it and go outside with it if I had to or whatever. So I just left it on like
yeah,
a 5 minute loop all day long when I drove. But I saved all the stuff within I don't know like 5 years the one time until I just stopped using it. But so much shit you
uh,
see. I seen one little car pass me outside what the town I used to live. Within like 100 feet, this tire went right off the car and fucking passed him going down the road, and this car's like going down the side or whatever. I'm like, holy man, I actually just seen that. Usually see that shit in TV, but yeah, right in front of me, and right into the freaking side of the road.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Cool. I guess. So do you kind of have this figured out how to work it?
Yeah, it's honestly pretty much exactly the same as OBS, except that I never did the buddy thing that I had to figure out before we went on or whatever, just to join people. And it says I think we can do 3 without the paid one because it says on the you can have 4 guests, but that's the upgraded premium or whatever the hell. But we can add probably a couple more.
Okay.
Give it a try,
I was
anyways.
looking at it. It's only. It says it's what, $20 a month for the.
I have no idea. I just literally downloaded this or today, like an hour before I started talking to you. That's why I was in a rush to
Yeah.
set it all up in the camera because I haven't used it yet. Even my camera I haven't set up in a long time. I didn't have to update anything or whatever, so it worked.
Streamlabs software. It shows. So.
Send me a screenshot of me on like your screen. I want to see the what it looks like.
Hold on. Mine is. Why is it going weird? Oh, it might be because I'm looking at something.
So you just have the box, then hey, yeah, send me. I want to see a screenshot of your screen.
Yeah.
I got a pretty good idea what it looks like.
Screenshot again.
I want to see.
How do you screenshot again?
Or just with your
screenshot
phone.
enough.
Never mind. Just do it with your phone.
Yeah.
That works. We both fancy the paneling in a basement
What?
walls.
Yeah. my basement.
These ones are painted in this room. They're white.
Oh, okay. I want to update the basement eventually. This is all original from when we bought it.
Same with ours. It's all
But
paneling down here.
It's not on the. We have like our bathroom needs to be redone. We have a bunch of stuff I got to do first.
Renos never end. That's just normal.
Yeah, I just pick one each year and then I do it and then that's it. I refuse to put my full year into just doing renos all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, there's more well, it's usually like carpenters always get it done last too in their own houses. They do everybody else's first.
Yeah, exactly, right?
That's how it always is. I used to help a carpenter too, like in the town growing up, at my old job just for weekends, but he had a lot of stuff to do and it always got done last.
Where's the price list? Where is it? Did you get the picture?
Yes. Okay, it looks a little bit different. See the way when you watch the replay, it'll be different. That's the way I got you on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So it's messing around here. I can kind of change it around too. I just left it as that or whatever. Then I have like the whole dashboard in front of me too on the one, and then the other one with the YouTube one.
Recording, mobile app tips. I don't know. I'll try it at 1.2.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Give it a try. Get it set up tonight or whatever too. Now we know how to do the join thing, so that's pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you go back to fishing then? When you guys, I don't remember last year when you guys were fishing trout. What do you mainly use? I'm gonna show you some of my new hooks. I don't know if you've seen them, but you guys use tungstens, right? Quite a bit, or not really?
In the wintertime?
Jigging spoons for your trout, or what do you usually use?
Keep talking. I can hear you. Sometimes I still use flies.
I did too, actually. I did that a little bit last year too. Cool. I'll send a couple of these too. Actually, there's 3 colors.
But I used tungstens. I last year I tried some different stuff. Like I used like actual like little tiny. Jay makes these from Hooked Up. He makes these little tiny grubs. These little ones.
Yeah.
And I was using those. They're like 1 inch or something like that, and they were working really well actually.
What color were they?
Red. Red and olive and white. Those are my 3 favorite colors usually. Chartreuse
Red seems to be popular too. When I send you those other, I'll give you. I have 3 colors of these jigging spoons, and they got their treble hooks tied to. Hang on, gotta get the stuck in the damn package. Get the hell out. I think these are gonna be freaking awesome. I can't wait because they look really good. It's gotta focus. Give it a second.
Oh yeah.
Is it focused? It kind of,
Yeah.
sort of. Oh shoot! I gotta do the other two colors. I should have done all the same too. But I got three. Oh god, it's got my fucking face it's picking up on. Give me a second.
Hmm.
Those are the other two or whatever
Those
colors.
are deadly.
Yeah, I think these will work so freaking well. Walleye. Oh man, they should be great
Yeah.
for that. That's why I wanted those guys. So those three
Yeah.
colors. I can't wait to try
Yeah. Or
those.
perch.
Yeah, they'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I cannot wait to try those recoil ones. I just want to see the fish react to these damn things on the camera. Oh, did you say did Yoyo contact you again?
No.
Oh, okay. They sent me an email a while ago too. The new one, the new DVR or whatever to do a video. Like
Oh yeah.
this one's 720. You have the 721 you said, right? Or no? Or yes? Which one did you?
Yeah.
Do?
Yeah. It's the 720.
This one they said they fixed though, because remember everybody was complaining. I even said that in that one video that the freaking it went to an AVI format and you'd have to use a converter or whatever the fuck to put, because most programs wouldn't accept it to make it an MP4 MOV. Apparently they changed it and said they can play it right on the desktop, but they didn't tell me what format it was in. But we'll see. So maybe it's a lot easier now. But they changed that, and there was something else. I forget what they said in the email or whatever. But at least it's 720 now. It'd be a lot nicer because the earlier ones were just like 480 or they're not good. They sucked.
No.
Nobody wants it unless it's super crystal clear.
I just recorded it with my GoPro last year.
Oh, okay. For the screen.
So I took the SAM top and I put it right on top of it. And then like I just got it so it was like right in the screen.
That's the best way, honestly, to do it then, because then it's gonna, other than screwing around with the memory stick, and then it's almost not worth it sometimes.
I even had a couple times where I put my phone there, and then I would have it, and when I would see a fish,
if you see one, start recording, man.
Then I hit it and I tap record.
That works too. It's way less files. You know that Markham? I love it so much, but I have no idea why they never put a loop feature. So it just literally records all day long. So you have to go back through, if you're out there like 10 hours of footage to find those spots. But the only way I find them, I put it in 5-minute intervals. And if something happens, my GoPro, I just stop recording. So I'll just scrub to the end of a clip and then I'll know what part it's at. It doesn't take long to go through it, but still it's such a pain in the ass. Like, every 5 minutes I made the segment would start a new clip. Instead of like, if you can do like longer, but if it's an hour, if your file goes corrupt, it's kind of a bad idea. So I just kept it little, and then you can kind of go back and find the footage. Yeah. But it's
I didn't have another. I only had the GoPro and my phone last winter, and I had my main camera. But what I did is like I had this, and I would have it. So like if I wanted, because I was trying to use this for quite a few videos last winter.
Yeah.
Where I just used my phone, and I would have it, and then I would just switch the camera, and then I would show me.
That works,
and then when a fish would show up, I would tap it and it would go back to the thing, and it would, and then
then it's like you do the wrong freaking angle. It's the fucking
But it worked too, because then I had content for Instagram.
Oh yeah, man! I don't even touch Instagram anymore. What a dead fish! I hate it. I don't care about Instagram. I just post on YouTube and that's it. Oh, I guess Facebook. I like Facebook, but those other ones I don't even touch anymore. Boring. I don't know.
I used to like Facebook, and then they did some stuff with it for a while, and it wasn't working right for me, and I got sick of it. So I just do Instagram and YouTube, really.
Yeah.
Facebook's like I throw it on there, and I don't even.
Well, the thing is too, like I never ever cross post anymore. I did that when I started, because if you share links on Facebook and then you share an actual picture post on Facebook right after, the reach doesn't even go up like half.
No, it doesn't.
They don't want you to leave the platform. So I never even cross post at all anymore, ever. So I just keep all that shit on the same, or separated on the platforms.
It's been they changed it now though. It's a lot more where like you can post so I can have it where like I can post a reel on Instagram and it'll go on Facebook too.
Yeah, well, Instagram is Facebook though. It's the same. It's not like YouTube.
Yeah. So, but it goes on both platforms.
It makes it easy to do it that way for those two. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't think I've posted on Instagram in a long time.
Yeah, I don't see you on very often.
I think my last post, I'll look right now. I think it was like my ice, something to do with ice fishing. I just have to look now since we're talking about it. It's literally when the walleye. I got at the landing
Mm,
or whatever. I don't think it's gonna focus with this shit. It's too bright.
mm.
I was
Yeah, yeah,
just,
I see.
god darn it. I was just shy of 30. It was 29 3/4 inches. I didn't make the 30
Oh,
inch fan club. Close.
mm, closest I got. I was gonna try this year, but the closest I got this year was like spring, and it was 25.
Oh, it's a nice walleye though.
Oh yeah,
Nice
yeah.
walleye.
I There's lots of 30s in this North Saskatchewan.
Yeah, they get a little bigger there, those guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's the
lots.
lakes around here with walleye, they don't really get I've never really seen or heard of any 30s or anything, but they get up there, 27s, 6s, I guess. We caught a few decent ones, I guess, in some of the lakes around here too. But we went with the
Yeah.
neighbor the one day trolling. Just use the walleye harnesses. That's fun to fish like
Hmm.
that. He likes that, the neighbor. That's all how he fishes. So just make some rigs and go troll, which I don't get
Oh
to do
yeah.
that often. So it's kind of fun.
Hmm.
Usually out there casting. He doesn't cast very much. He does the opposite. He just trolls. But he fishes.
Trolls.
Yeah, he just ice fishes. Lots of guys are like that too. They just like to troll. They got their own ways and they just up and down the lake.
Oh, trolling's so effective.
Cover a lot of ground. You just keep going and going and
Yeah.
going. Yeah.
When I go to a new lake and I want to see like where the good spots are, like if I'm not fly fishing, I'll troll.
Oh yeah. Dragon blades is a
Yeah.
good idea. You find
Yeah. I
something.
usually I'll like even a grub, just a grub, or I'll do crankbait usually. Usually like a Rapala husky jerk or something.
Okay. Yeah.
And the blue one's my favorite for walleye. So I'll generally just troll it
Right.
and I'll wait. I'll go. Then you start to notice where you get hit and the type of
Where
areas you're
there's
getting hit.
where they're congested at or whatnot and kind of circle back or whatever.
Yeah, and then you can go and you stop, you anchor off, and then you start casting away, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Casting's fun.
So
Do you snap jig much? I started doing it way more this year. I really had fun
yeah,
doing it. Yeah.
hmm
I like it. It's so cool when you just get one on it too. I don't know. It's a cool feeling. Other than just
yeah.
reel in or
Like
whatever.
early season, I love snap jigging.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because like right now, like soon as the ice is on, the walleye are like super aggressive, right? And it's
Yeah.
so much fun because you get in a good spot where they are, and I'll put like I have a few like jigging wraps,
Hmm.
and I'll just put them on, and you just get there and you just wham,
Those are fun.
wham,
Yeah.
wham, and all of a sudden you'll put it down, and when you come up, you go right into the roof of their mouth.
Yeah. Limit out in like 15 minutes. That was fun. Sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
but
fun. I like using those hooks too, those jigging routes. You can use them almost anywhere. Like I used them the other
yeah.
day, my new ones in the river. 'Cause it was about, I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 feet, some of it, but it's still, I could still, you can even reel them in too. I did that a little bit there too.
Hmm.
It's not quite as good as a crankbait, but you still can use them for that and kind of rip it in a little bit if it's super shallow.
Yeah, yeah. It was. I find end of the year they're not as good.
Yeah, like they're not moving as quick. Like right now, they're
No.
not nearly as quick right now. And even
Yeah.
like the neighbor said too, like he's like, just talked about trolling. He's like, it's not as good now, is it? And I'm like, not really, no. And he's like, yeah, I noticed it's not. We're catching as many near the end or whatever, but
Hmm.
slowing
They're
down a little
feeling the
bit.
effects of that change, right? The weather change.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, as soon as the sun comes up, some days a couple temperature changes, all of a sudden they just start biting. It's almost weird
Yeah.
how they all interact together.
Yeah.
Fish stories.
Yeah, it's a lot. On my way home today. I seen ice.
Oh, where? Tell me where I'm going to.
Yeah. So there's right by Stony Plain
Uh-huh.
on the way home. There's these two little lakes on the
Okay.
side. They're more like ponds, but anyway, there's the two little spots there, and they. I was driving, and yesterday it was open water. Like it was
A little bit over
like
top today now.
no, it was white. Like it was
Like
straight
just a
up.
skim of ice though with the snow on top then?
Yeah, yeah. It was like
It's
fully
safe. It's
froze.
safe. Go.
Go, yeah. It's probably like half
Start
an
the
inch.
auger. I love that about early ice too. You only need your freaking ice chisel. You don't have to worry about cutting holes everywhere. It takes
Mm.
like a couple
I bought a
swings.
new auger.
What's that?
I bought a new auger.
Did you? What did you have before? Was it a pistol grip? What the hell did you have last year? I don't remember.
I've always had just an 8-inch the metal Eskimo hand drill that I put an adapter on,
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
and that's what I've been using for like 4 years. And last year, the nut that screws into it, it was starting to.
Oh, little
It
worn
wasn't
out.
holding, so I had to like duct tape it on so that it wouldn't pull out while it was in the hole, and then lose my whole auger into the water.
Oh God, I've seen people, man, that buy those pistol bits and then they don't put or they take off the surround that's a little bigger than the hole to prevent that. I've seen so many videos, man. They just lose it down the hole. Like, what do you think?
Yeah,
You got to bring a
yeah,
magnet. Got to go ice fishing. Hey,
yeah.
did you by any chance look at my one short I posted? What I found? This is when I was using the gliders in the river or the glide baits. I mean. Oh, I will tell you what I found. You would. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's the latest
Mm.
short. All right. Or if you go on my community page, I put three. I have to look right now. I had three questions or options of what it was. What do you think I found? Oh, God.
Is that a fish
Oh,
or a freaking big stick?
is that it?
Yeah, watch.
It's a non-stick. What the hell did I just catch on? Is that an axe? What the fuck?
Where's the body?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Why is that down here? Freaking axe, man. It's been there a while. It's pretty rusty if you look at the head, hey?
Yeah.
That was great.
What the hell did I just catch on? Is that an axe?
That's funny.
Yeah, and it was pretty well close to the side. I'm like, it's moving. I'm like, it feels weird, kind of like a stick, but then the handle would go up, so it kind of like pull. I'm like, huh? I thought I
Yeah.
didn't know what it was.
Yeah. I bought the light flight.
You bought what'd you buy?
I bought the light flight.
Which one's that? Life Flight?
Strike Master.
Oh, got it. Send me a
Yeah.
picture. Show me a picture on your
Yeah.
phone.
I got
That should be all right, hey?
oh yeah, it's gonna be deadly.
I have to sharpen all the blades on my actually just the one. That Landworks one. That's the only one I used all last year too. I have the gas Eskimo, but screw that.
Eskimo's got the new electric just come out.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I was looking at it at Cabela's.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
What's
pretty.
it worth? What is it, 10-inch, 8-inch? What's their options?
There's an 8 and a 6. Although it was weird because the 6, they must have had them switched because the 8 was less than the 6.
Oh, they
I was
screwed up
like,
in the stupid
yeah,
rookies
something
pricing
that-
shit.
But
Ooh.
the 6 in it was $700.
Oh, okay. That's like the ballpark. We were literally in Costco today too, and the Ion was in there for $6.99.
Oh yeah.
I didn't look what size, probably 8.
Yeah. I paid $260 for the Strike Master.
Yeah, Strike Master's good.
Yeah, and it's the drill. It's 5 pounds.
Super. Like those are the
one.
best ones to run around with too. Even it's
Yeah.
just stupid.
Like I can do the thing with my drill is like it's got like 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. Like I've done almost like 3 feet of ice with that thing with the heavy duty 8-inch auger Eskimo.
Yeah, they're good.
So like
Don't rip
it works.
Yeah.
We had one Wild Girls Alberta. She had bought one. We had recommended it to her, me and we.
Okay.
And she went and got it. She got a dud. She got a bad drill.
Didn't he get the bad one too with the blades or something when he was doing that review? Or is that at the
No.
Jiffy? Or that was
He
the
got-
Eskimo
yeah,
one? Pistol.
The
gun.
Eskimo, he got the pistol bit and it had bad blades on it. And he brought it back, got another one, it was fine.
Yeah.
But she bought the Strike Master, and then I think she bought a drill. And we told to get a drill, like either the DeWalt or the M18 Milwaukee is usually a good one.
Milwaukee's good stuff.
Yeah. So I really like this DeWalt because it's almost broken my wrist. It's so like it
Grabs
got
the
so much
ice and
force.
goes. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was such a good drill, and it ended up yeah, she sent it back, and then I guess she bought a gas, and it anyways, she pulled the cord out of it, and it's like $100. Yeah,
Oh man, it's like the lawnmower episodes. I hate that happens.
yeah.
What a
So
bugger
she
to
was
get it
saying
back
today, I
in.
was chatting with her, and she's like, well, I don't know, I might just save up and buy like the big the Strike Master, like the full 40 volt.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like if you're just driving out, I think they're perfect. But for like stuff like I like to do, where I like to hike in some
You don't want
places,
to
and I
carry
like,
anything that's heavy, man. It takes a long
yeah,
time.
they're so fucking heavy. Like,
Oh yeah, over time. I think that
yeah,
blue one, that Landworks I got, I think it's like 20 some pounds too. It's not. It's
mhm,
okay. But you know the story behind that company, hey?
no,
They're out of California, and they wanted they're like originally like post hole augers. So then they're like, ooh,
mm-hmm,
we're gonna get in the market up in Canada, and then started making ice augers. So it's the bit, or they made a new auger system itself. The head's still the
mm-hmm,
same, but after using it for like 2 years, like the batteries suck balls. They don't
oh
last very
yeah,
long. You got to keep them warm. Like soon as I'm done drilling holes, I just put them in the truck real quick and leave them in there.
yeah,
And then once I need them, I'll take them out. But then they will last all day. But if you
yeah.
leave them outside all day, or even like for like
They're all
3
like that
hours,
though.
yeah, I think this one's worse. Buddy had a Strike Master.
Yeah,
His went longer than mine did, but yeah,
yeah.
it's definitely not that great. But yeah, I think they're, like you said, they're all not that great in the cold. But
Like on a real cold day, if me and Aaron are out, he has the 24 volt. Is it the Ion or is it the Strike Master? No, it's not Strike Master. The Alpha Ion, I think, or something like that. Oh, there you go. And you have to he has to put the battery in his pocket sometimes if it's too cold
yeah,
out.
maybe
Yeah,
they all aren't that good. But yeah, batteries are batteries
yeah,
and cold. Can't get away from them.
yeah. Even mine, like even for my DeWalt batteries, as long as like if it's cold out, it's not bad. Like I can leave mine out if I'm using it for most of the day. I can leave it out, but if I'm not going to be drilling too many holes, I'll take it out and I'll put it in a pocket, or I'll put it something where it's not like
As long
right
as it keeps
in
the
the cold.
wind off it, more so than
Yeah,
anything, save its life a
yeah.
little bit. Yeah. Oh, speaking of gear, now have you seen the new like Jacker by Clam? It's that Predator. Is what it's called.
No.
Oh, it's basically like 10 or $20 more than the actual jaw jacker, and it has like a flag. You can use it like a iFish Pro, just the flag, or you can use it as the
Oh, okay.
jacker or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of this. I wouldn't buy it. I would just get the jacker. It's a little cheaper. Get the same thing. I don't care that. I don't know. If I got
Do you
like a
remember when the
flag,
Jacker was $50?
yeah, they're like
And now it's like
79.
70. Yeah,
Yeah.
$80 now.
What the frig?
Yeah,
Surprise.
piece of fucking plastic.
Yeah, they're making a lot of money on those things, man.
Mm,
After they get their mold poured for those, after their yeah, the company makes a
yeah.
lot. But yeah, you should look at the picture. If you type in clam, or I can even send it to you too. I'll send the link. Can you see the chat? I don't even actually know. Have you opened to it? I'll send you.
No. Are you online?
What?
You didn't go online, did you? No.
Live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have been?
Yeah. After you join the
Oh.
party or whatever, it probably doesn't say it for you.
Oh.
Oh yes.
It doesn't say.
Oh,
I can.
it probably doesn't say anything for you. You wouldn't be able to see much unless you logged in or something.
Yeah.
Surprise.
That's the only
You've been
problem.
bamboozled.
I don't even know if anyone's saying anything.
No, not yet. There's been people coming and going. Predator.
Oh,
I'll
no
show you a
one's
Predator
saying.
clam. I'll show you this stupid thing. I think it's just literally the exact same thing reworked. Oh, this is a perfect picture. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you. And this one is $69.99. Okay, are you in the chat? I'm just gonna send you the link. Or I don't think I have links off. Or you just type in Predator clam.
Yeah.
It'll come up on Google.
Yeah.
It's bigger, it's bulkier. I don't know. They tried to make it cooler. It's just the only difference is it has a flag, which I could care less. I'd rather just have just an actual flag instead of 2 in 1.
Is it clam predator or
Yeah.
predator clam?
It'll come up either way. Type it, but it's the predator
I
by
put
the
in
company
predator clam when I got starfish.
Under the sea. What are you looking at? Some Disney shit?
Yeah, apparently.
It's just bigger, it's bulkier, and it's got a different trigger system, but yeah, it's either just the flag or the jacker. Or you could probably do both. I don't know.
There we go.
It's new this year. But I'm not spending. That's $69 American. That's gonna be like $100.
Yeah.
Like fuck
Yeah,
that.
that's right. Yeah. No, thank you.
Like I just rather stick to the one I already have, the jacker. I don't know. Reinvent the wheel, guys.
Huh.
So I always watch.
Yeah, I did see that. I don't know what I think about that. It's interesting.
Yeah. Not for
It'd
me.
be good to do a video on it.
What's that?
Good thing to do a video on.
Yeah, there's a couple guys that did them already, whatever. But
yeah, I want to do. So last year I bought the. I got a tip up. I got the HT tip up, like the old school one.
Okay.
I got the finicky fooler.
Yeah, I like those ones.
Yeah. And then I got the jaw jacker. I got my homemade jaw jacker. And
you gotta make the mouse trap one like I did, like Greg Ovens did. Then I tried it, like the mouse trap one I caught some perch on. Have you ever seen those?
Is that with the elastic, with the...
It's just basically like the mouse trap. And then you would put the line going down that sets off the thing. And then you basically only have one length of line, though. You tie the length on the bar that goes over. And then you make another line that connects it to up, or I forget how I did it, up to the trap piece. And it pulls it out and snaps it. It works good for trout. I mean, perch. Trout, maybe not. I'd probably just break it right off instantly. But it does work. It was fun. Snap. There goes your line and everything.
Yeah.
Oopsies.
Very good. All right, it's 11.
Yeah, I better go too. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we can give yours a try then if you want to think your internet. You gotta get 2 hamsters running instead of 1 hamster to keep that wheel going.
Well, I think I have 2 hamsters right now. So
cool. Well, that sounds good.